Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel leelawebdev. So normally when you try to see here on our code, what is happening? Let's server is listening. Let's say that we are having an email, okay? Email which is at test@test.com, okay? And now we are clicking on this one, right? So here we are not getting any error. And if you try to see here, we are getting this error, right? So why? Because email is already exists in our database. So right now we need to have email as a unique. So we already created our custom error class, right? So now we need to implement this one. For this one, what I would be trying to do it is, I will try to explain you the concept also. I will be using the async wrapper dot core.ts file, and here I will be having a function, otherwise export default async wrapper, and this has a callback which is of type any, and in this one I will return I will be returning the function, so which is request of type request. So I will be getting the request, and here I will be getting the response, and here I will be getting the next function, okay? And this one I will call the callback for this one, sorry, callback dot catch of next, and here I need to pass the request, response, and also the next, okay? So this is the async wrapper which I would be trying to do it, and this one is a function. Because of that one we are getting all errors. So here I need to pass the next, that's it. So this is our simple thing, and here we will be having the next. Here it should be next. Yeah, this is our simple callback function which I would be writing like this. Now where I would be using this one, so whenever you are having the user roots, okay, user roots, so here I will wrap it with the async wrapper, this one, async wrapper of, I will use it this one. This is a function, right? Because getAll is a function which is a class method, and that callback function you will be able to enter into this one. And here the request, response, and all those things I am returning this one, I am calling this, I am sending this one. So here if you try to check it, async wrapper of user controller create, something like, let's think that it is a async wrapper and this returns a function, and for that function all the request and all those things will be passed. So this is our async wrapper, and here what it is happening, so here we are returning everything. And what is the error here we are getting it? What is it we are getting? Give the error request here, okay? And did I use anything wrong here in this one? Okay, so this request actually it should be the express request, and the response should be the express response. So where is this response? Okay, leave it, so we can add it here, response, okay? So that's it, finish. So now we got the request, we got the response, and also the next function. And here, so now the error will need to go away. Yeah, error has gone. So now what is happening is, so we are wrapping the async wrapper. So this async wrapper returns a function. So you already saw this one. So it returns a callback function, that is nothing but this function it returns. And for this function you are already sending this user.post will send the request, response, and for that request, response, and all those things, so we are sending it here, okay? And when we got an error, so we will catch it here, and we will send that catch error to the next. So now when we send this error to the next, now what will happen, let's try to see. So here it is running, right? Let's try to see. Yeah, it is running. Now if you try to see here, and if I click on this next thing, now you will be able to see this HTML. Now we are able to see some HTML error. Why we are able to see some HTML error? So here the catch has been happened, and the entire HTML we are able to send it, okay? The entire HTML we are able to dump it. Now what I want to do it is, so here I need to catch that error and we need to show it. So how we can show this one, let's try to see. And if you try to see here in our user.routes, for example, let's say that we are having user.control.ts file. Okay, and here I can see that constant email exists. So just I will try to write it is equal to true, and if email exists and I want to throw an error, so throw new bad request exception of email already exists. So this is the message which I was trying to throw. Okay, now if you try to see the output here for this one, if I try to click on this one, see your error confused. Okay, so if you try to see here, we are able to see that error email already exists, the error has been thrown. So we need to capture this error and we need to show it. For this one, what we need to do it is, let's go to our server.ts file. Okay, and here we are catching this all the errors and all those things, right? So here it is not catching this error. So here I can write it this dot app dot use. Okay, and here I will use something like this, and this has an error which is of type any, and also here you can have a request which is of type request, and that request should be express request. Okay, and the response, and you will get the response, and also the next handler also you will get it, next function. Okay, now when you got this error, so you can check that if error is an instance of the custom error, then what you can do, so response dot status of error dot status code and dot json, and you can send the message, whatever the message you are getting it, message of error dot message. That's it. So now let's try to see whether we can able to see the same output or not. Let's go to the postman, and this one should be able to, we should be able to get the message. So if I click on the send here, this time we are able to get that email already exists, the message which I was trying to throw it. So we are able to get this one. So we are able to get this message. Now another thing which I want to show you is, so here now whenever you get an error, something like this, async wrapper and all those things, so we are able to show this error. So now here I can remove this server.ts file, and this one I can remove it, it's not a problem. Now another thing which I want to show you is, so let's go to the postman again. Let's say for example I have removed this email. Okay, now I clicked on the send. So now here the request is going on, so it's not able to show, and here if you are able to see the error also, we are not able to see it. So here also it is loading. So now what is happening here is, so now what we are able to see in our code, so here the error, everything is not there. So now here in our server.ts file, so what we need to do it is, so here we got the error. If you try to check the console.log of error, okay, if you try to check here console.log of error, if you try to check this error, so you will be able to get error up to here. Why? Because it is trying to capture the error here. Now let's try to show you in the post message. Click on the send. So again it is trying to do it, and here you will be able to see that email is missing. Okay, argument email is missing. This one is a node error. So what we can do here in this one, let's try to cancel this request. So now what I can do here in our server.ts file, so now any error, if any error is coming other than this one, so what you can do it is, so here you can send in such a way that if error, sorry, not error, so you can return response dot status of status code, sorry, status code dot internal server error, and you can send the message in such a, oh sorry, you can send the message dot json of message, and you can send the error dot message. Okay, that's it. So now here we got the internal server error. Now if you try to check the output for this one, let's try to click on the send. So now you will be able to, okay, it is refreshing, so maybe it will be refreshing. Now you will be able to see message invalid something 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 it is having. Instead of this one all, you can, what you can do it is, you can send a message in such a way. Where is this one? Sorry, where is this server.ts file? So where is this code gone? Yeah, here instead of showing this error message and all things, if you want you can show that error message directly, it's not a problem. Okay, so now we are able to show this message invalid Prisma user argument email is missing, so that somehow we are able to see the error message. Okay, and another one which I want to tell you is, so internal server error we have got it, and this one, so here we are using this one, right? We can use our custom error. So instead of using this one, next of new not found, right? New not found exception. We have that one, right? Not found exception. Oh, sorry. So here we need to know next of new not found exception of, and you can copy this entire thing, okay, and you can paste it here, and you can remove this one directly. That's it. Now if you try to see the output for this, so here I will be writing something, and if I click on this one, so let's try to click on again. Okay, it is refresh, it is starting the server. See the same output, we are able to see it. Now we have written in such a way that the code is written in such a way that now whatever the types of errors we are getting it, we should be able to handle it very clearly. Now the service errors and all the things which we are able to get it, we can able to handle it very easily. I am using the async wrapper here. Why I am using the async wrapper is I explained you. So here by wrapping this one, whatever the errors we are trying to throw here, it will be captured in this one here, where it will be captured in the catch, and this catch in the next block it will be gone. Next block means it will send it to the next forward thing, and there in the next error, so you will be able to see the all these concepts like where is the server.ts file? Yeah, here in the setup roots it has been captured, and it will be set up, they sent to the global errors, and in this global error it will try to capture this one, and it will try to see this one, whatever the error it has, it will try to throw the error. So this is how we have implemented the concept. So normally if you want to do it, means what you can do here in our server.ts file, sorry, in the user.service.ts file, so here you can get the next again, you can get the next again, and you can use the next of something like that, but I don't want to pass like that. So that's why I have used a wrapper, so that this wrapper will try to do everything. So that's it guys about this common errors, handling these common errors. Hope you understood about this concept. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video, and if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.